Hey guys, good afternoon. It is almost 2:30 on Tuesday, the 13th, in case I don't get this up right away, which I'm hoping to. I had just a couple minutes to vlog real quick. I've been busy ever since I got up with a ton of things, and laundry is only at this point, so but I did get the carpet vacuumed, which is nice, and it is snowing gently outside, which is gorgeous. Go ahead, honey, go potty. She wants to play. Oh, I wish I had time to play with her. Maybe I can run out real quick. So the big news is, on top of Christmas cleanup, since we've been back from our trip, we've taken down our tree, as you might have maybe noticed, possibly. If I don't think I even showed you that wall. That's fine. I started teacher assisting. I think I haven't had a whole lot of time to vlog, but I have given little clips here and there when I have a chance, when something strikes me as being important or something I want to remember. It's a snow day. This is how we bundle up to go outside and not freeze. Good afternoon, guys. It is a little after 2, and I've had a rather busy morning. I got up and I went to, I coached 1 hour of preschool gymnastics this morning, and went and got an ID card made for my teacher assisting, which I also started this week. It went really well. The kids are great. The teachers are great. It feels like I've been doing it forever. It feels like the most natural thing in the world to be there and be teaching. So that's really exciting, and I'm a little hesitant about this semester because it's supposed to be quite a bit intense. What are you doing, crazy girl? What are you doing? So anyway, I was going to make some cookies. They're almond sugar cookies. I found the recipe on Pinterest, I believe, or on Facebook. I don't remember which at the moment. So I was going to get those popping in the oven, but I thought I'd give you a little mini vlog update type thing, because nobody's vlogging right now. Everybody got done with the holidays and they're like, psh, I'm out. It's like, what are we supposed to watch, right? So, yes, we are just in suspense, waiting for the next big thing. Just like that. So, anyway, yes, I'm going to pop these cookies. Well, I have to make them first. I'm going to mix them and make them and then bake them, and yes. Let's see, I started teacher assisting. It's going really well. The kids are very sweet, very accepting and welcoming so far. Coming up and asking me questions, and it's a lot of fun. Come in. Maybe I'll put my boots on and go up for a couple minutes if we'll see. The classroom is nice, and what's really nice, and is an exception in most teacher assisting situations, is that the classroom next to the one that my teacher is in is actually empty, so I'm able to go in there and give students their spelling tests and that kind of thing. So it's kind of cool. It gives me the feel of having my own room to an extent. The teacher is very nice. She's just a couple years away from retiring, and she's got a lot of experience behind her. She does a great job with that age group, and has all this wisdom, so that I've been gleaning from her, and she's just been great to work with, and kind of pushes me, get in there, and if the kids are causing trouble, don't be afraid to step in and stop things. And so it's been a very positive experience so far. I am in the classroom 20 hours a week, and on top of that, I have 7 hours of in-class time in my own classes, and 2 online classes, which require mostly a lot of reading and writing, as there's no lecture. But so needless to say, very busy. I have been cleaning up for Christmas, or from Christmas. I've left a few things up. Nathan jokes that I have seasonal affective disorder, which is, for those of you who don't live in a four-season place and maybe aren't aware of this, at certain times of the year there's less sunshine, less vitamin D, and he always says I'm solar powered. I feel better, I have a lot more energy when there's sunshine. Well, there's not as much sunshine. This is a typical winter day. It's light out, but there's no like sun really, so that's why I've been on this push to get so many plants and different things. But anyway, we left our colored lights up over there on the door. He says that they're my seasonal affective disorder lights, because it's a joke, because they have these lights you can get that give off supposedly like UV rays and vitamin D, but instead of one of those I have my Christmas lights, and they psychologically boost my mood. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to knit, but I have started knitting. One of my first projects was a pair of socks for Nathan. This was one of my first attempts at there's holes, you can tell. At knitting, just a basic knit stitch. I did go out and buy a second pair. They were like $3, second pair of needles that are a little bit smaller, so it can be like a tighter weave. And I'll show you these socks that I made. They're a little silly, but here's one of them. It's harder than it looks. So I guess it ended up being more like a bootie than a sock, and you can, like, you know, fold this down and whatever. And he wears them over his normal socks and to keep his feet extra warm, so he humors me. And then I have started knitting a scarf, which is right here. I try and do just a few stitches, you know, 2 or 3 a night. And that's slowly getting there, and I figure I can work on that on spring break on our road trip, so nothing else to do on the road, right? So my quilt has not really gotten any farther. This is my quilt right now. I got the strips and I organized it into to light and dark, and next is the actual stitching together, which I was hoping to get to today, but I didn't quite get that far. I'll show you my list. I slept in a little longer than I should have when we went to bed late last night. Here's my list. I've gotten through, I'd say, a good chunk of it, and then my little reminder for vlogging, so I don't get on here and go, hi, it's been 2 weeks and I need to vlog, and then not have anything to say. So yes, also skating, the nationals in Canada and the US and Europeans are about to start, and Marilyn Charlie won. Again, they set a new record, and a new record for themselves and all that good stuff. And the next big competition is the Olympics in Sochi worldwide, and I've been hearing about things going on there as far as like tourist bombs and different things, which is kind of scary, and I hope they get that sorted out soon for the safety of the people there, and also our best athletes that are going there. So what else? I made cookies today. That was on my list. And tonight is white chicken chili, which I need to get in the crock pot before 3:30, and we're test driving a car possibly, so I probably should be working on that right now to make sure that we have dinner tonight, because I have 2 classes this evening and won't get back until 9. So I should probably go and work on that. I did purchase a bread maker from Goodwill for $7, which was exciting, and I've tried both cinnamon bread and just a very basic bread so far with that, and my bread is up here. It's exciting. I want to know if I can do banana bread with it, because cinnamon bread, Nathan is like, it needs like the swirl. I'm like, okay, if you gotta do it by hand if you want the swirl, the cinnamon bread. So probably won't do cinnamon bread in the bread maker again, but I mean, it tastes cinnamony. It's not the same. So what else? I think that was everything on my list. We've been having some crazy weather. I almost did like a spontaneous like winter weather like vlog. Just I didn't, but we got down into like 5 degrees, like 0. Wind chill was negative like 13 or something one day, like ridiculous. Like, this is the kind of winter I remember growing up, but it's just been so intense, and it was very cold. And it's actually warmed up now. It's been in the 30s and 40s, and we've had quite a bit of snow melt and thaw. So it's interesting. I've got a little bit of spring spring fever, I think, going on, and that's what is with all the cleaning today. I got through cleaning the bathroom and vacuuming and dusting and all those type of things, and I'm whittling away at my homework now and again. So, yeah, I also got, I'm not sure for sure if I'm keeping this, but another Goodwill purchase. I should have just done a haul. Maybe I still will. I've been looking for one of these, and I used my birthday or Christmas money because I had asked for it for Christmas, and I think people are hesitant sometimes to, if you're like, okay, get me, I want an espresso maker, but you can get them for like $8 at Goodwill. They don't want to go and get you something from Goodwill for a gift. But I have no problem with it. So this was $10. I'm excited to try it out because I worked at a coffee shop for a while, but I'm not for sure that I'm keeping it just because you have to buy espresso beans, and I don't know if you can use like coffee beans in there, if it would just be like a less potent, latte or whatever, but I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I need to get working on supper. If I run out real quick in the field with Alice before we go, if I have time, I'll vlog that because it's very pretty out. But I hope you're all having a great week. I hope I'm not talking too fast, and I hope this is a sufficient update for the time being at least, and hopefully things become less hectic as I can catch up from vacation and all that and start looking forward to our spring break and vacation planning. It is a Disney trip, and hey guys, sorry, I was video editing and I realized that my ending was cut off. So spring break is a Disney trip, more to come on that and planning and preparations, but for now I will show you my white chicken chili since I'm adding on to my video anyway. It's got about 15 minutes left on it, and I have not tried this recipe before, but here's what it's looking like, and it smells pretty good. So probably have this in homemade bread, and that'll be supper.